Jay Cutler breaks down winter bulking and how to add lean muscle mass without becoming overweight. Cutler laid out how to properly bulk for lean muscle mass, offering tips and guidance for building your ideal physique. From bulking to shredding, bodybuilding legend Jay Cutler boasts years of experience doing both. In his latest effort shared via YouTube on November 7, 2024, Cutler broke down how to effectively winter bulk and add lean muscle mass without becoming overweight. Jay Cutler's mastery of dieting flourished following years of competing at the highest levels in bodybuilding. He was known for his rivalry with former 8-time Mr. Olympia Ronnie Coleman. To slay one of the biggest mass monsters the sport witnessed, Cutler not only had to train with a chip on his shoulder but was forced to eat a shocking amount of food. He spent $50,000 a year on his diet in his prime, purchasing 150 pounds of chicken, 30 dozen eggs, and a whole cow at a time. His efforts paid off. In 2006, Cutler became the chosen contender to knock Coleman off his throne. He also holds the distinction of having been the only bodybuilder to win back the Mr. Olympia title after losing it. Winter bulking, bodybuilding legend Jay Cutler's dieting tips to achieve lean muscle mass. Cutler doesn't believe winter bulking is an excuse to look overweight or chubby. Instead, he advocates for building lean muscle mass, especially during periods in which he didn't compete. Liar your cham as winter approaches, should you bulk? Now that is one term hate to use here because when I think of bulking, I think of overweight and chubby. What I like to do is I say okay, if I'm not in competition season, meaning if there's less contests in this winter time, I would focus on putting on the mass. But you can build lean muscle mass. He urged individuals to eat clean while limiting protein, carbohydrates, and fats if they wish to acquire lean muscle mass. Remember, keep your diet in check. Try to eat as clean as possible. Just a little more than what you would eat on a contest diet. Keeping your protein, carbohydrates, obviously, your fats, saturated fats to a minimum, right? But you want to make sure that you're getting enough calories or enough macros to feed your body but not overly, he shared. Leg or back workouts demand higher gym output, so Cutler recommends increasing food intake to match the intensity. Monitor progress photos to ensure you haven't gone off track one way or the other. I would take pictures every week or two. Just watch your progress. Make sure the body fat is not coming on too strongly. If the body fat is coming on, backing off a little bit on the calories. Have certain days where you eat more or less. I always said on the larger body part days, especially back or leg days, those calories should be higher than the other days where you're not having as much output in the gym. This hasn't been Jay Cutler's first time educating his audience on the intricacies of bulking. He favors lean bulks over other bulking diets, stressing that most people today would rather sport a lean body than a bigger one. I think it's better now in today's society, they want to be a lot leaner. They're scared to be bigger. I think big is kind of out. I'm not sure what you think. Cutler explained. Having made his name in an era where size was king, Cutler does believe there is a time and place for bulking, but he recommends a modified version that produces leaner muscle mass. If your winter arc has begun, give his bulking tips a try for a leaner, bigger body.